Of all the things I had to learn, this was the one truth, the one hope I had. But regardless of how I feel, it is the truth. There is no denying it. This is what it is. Nintendo has spoken, and if not making it black and white, then at least laying some ground rules and guidelines. My question has finally been answered. Are cloned Pokemon illegal or legal in competitive battles? I recently had this question come to mind many weeks ago when I first became noticed on YouTube. Because when I was giving out Dream Ball Vulpix that I had been breeding as a giveaway, I received some questionable shiny Pokemon. Now, these Pokemon were obviously giveaway shinies that some streams or YouTubers or even Twitch streamers give away to gain subscribers and notoriety on these platforms. Now, before anyone says anything, no, not all YouTubers or Twitch streamers that give away shiny Pokemon do this for that reason. But that is one of the factors that draws people to those channels and platforms. The allure of shiny Pokemon brings audiences, and often these are what are known as glitched or cloned Pokemon. After I received several of these, one even coming from a very popular Twitch streamer, the thought came to my mind about the legality of even having these cloned Pokemon. I honestly can't tell people to stop giving me these because some people don't realize they are cloned. But at the same time, they make me feel dirty on the inside. The fact that these are copied makes me feel like I'm ever so slightly a cheater. At least in my mind, simply because I have them. Often I just released them, but the question still lingered in my head. Are they legal or illegal for competitive battles? Because that's where most of my thoughts are planted for Pokemon battles. The competitive scene. Well, I decided to ask around, to try and find the answer to that question. Because while I know hacked Pokemon are illegal, despite judges ignoring the Beast Ball Porygon 2's existence, nobody ever seemed to talk about cloned Pokemon. I looked around. Believe me, I looked around. I searched far and wide, from the most obvious of places to the darkest corners of the internet. I checked VGC rules in the past and present. I looked in fan forums, message boards, asked competitive players in VGC, popular YouTubers, Twitch streamers, random passerby peoples, even my own friends and those people in obscure chat rooms. I searched everywhere, but not one person could give me a hard-cut answer, point me to some rule or anything. All they could give me were their opinions, their ideas, their theories. Nothing concrete. People debated, questioned, argued, but nobody had a card-cut answer for me. This was when your Reshiram decided to go to the source, the one place that could give me an answer. I went to Nintendo themselves, through the Pokemon website to get an answer. I had to submit a ticket, but submit it I did. And then I waited. And I waited. For 3 whole days, I waited, continuing my research, finding more theories and opinions, arguments to validate both sides of the coin. The split was so narrow that you could have carved it with a butter knife and easily split it right down the middle. Many said that cloned Pokemon, especially the shiny ones, are illegal because they are made by use of a glitch, unintended by the Pokemon developers, and is not a normal mechanic. Another side said that they aren't because they aren't made by a third-party program, as clearly defined as what a hacked Pokemon is. Others say that it's all down to the opinion of the individual. There were so many arguments that it would take too much time to list them all. All arguing, all debating, but no side giving way. So now, it came down to Nintendo and what they said. Well, after 4 days of waiting, I finally got my answer from Nintendo. But it wasn't the answer I was hoping to hear, or at least as clear-cut as I wanted it to be. What you see on screen is the answer I received to my ticket I submitted to them. It says, "Hello. Thank you for contacting Pokemon Support. While we are not in a position to discuss the legality of Pokemon overall, Pokemon are illegal if they are flagged by the electronic hack check or violate one of the rules in Section 5 of the VGC rules. Please let us know if we can assist you with anything else at this time. Sincerely, the Pokemon Company International Support Team." So, I checked the rules set for the current VGC season regarding manual hack checking, Section 5, as they said to. And what you see on screen is an image of Section 5 of the VGC rule format for 2017. These 5 cases define how to check for a hacked Pokemon. Case 1. Any Alola Pokemon with a move that cannot be learned prior to the launch of a Pokebank in 2017. For example, Murkrow with Flatter. The only way Murkrow can learn Flatter is by breeding it down through the Woobat line. Woobat was unobtainable in Generation 7 until Pokebank arrived. So, when this was made, a Murkrow with Flatter would have been illegal. Any Alola Pokemon with hidden abilities that cannot be obtained through normal gameplay. The best example of this would be a Tapu Pokemon with its hidden ability. For those who don't know, the Tapu Pokemon all have the ability Telepathy as their hidden ability. But these are currently locked, so if a Tapu hits the field and doesn't trigger its field, it's hacked. Case 2. Any legendary or mythical Pokemon with the Black Clover that has hidden power as a fighting type move. For hidden power to have a fighting type, 4 IVs must be even numbered. Since all legendary Pokemon from Generation 4 onward have 3 guaranteed perfect IVs, 31 being an odd number, it is impossible for any Generation 7 legendary or mythical to have a fighting type hidden power, since you have a total of 6 IVs and 3 will always be perfect. Case 3. Any of these Alola Pokédex numbers with the Black Clover that is also shiny. Numbers 285 through 288, numbers 293 through 299. Until we have a shiny Tapu Pokemon distribution from Nintendo, none of the Tapus can ever be found shining through normal gameplay. The same rule also applies for the Ultra Beasts. Until Nintendo distributes them, none of the Ultra Beasts can be found shiny through normal gameplay. Case 4. Any Pokemon that lists from nursery helpers on its summary screen and that is contained in a Master Ball or a Cherish Ball. This is an obvious one. If you see a Cherish Ball Arceus and it hatched from the nursery helpers, it's hacked. Or at least any Cherish or Master Ball Pokemon that hatched from the nursery helpers. Pokemon in a Master Ball or Cherish Ball cannot pass down their Pokeball under any conditions when bred. Case 5. Any of these Pokemon with the Black Clover that has the following real level. Number 76, under level 54. Number 78, under level 54. The 2 Pokemon in question are Braviary and Mandibuzz, and while you can technically find them in the wild, you can only find them at their lowest level of 54 in Pony Plains. You can find their pre-evolved forms also, but they evolve at level 54. Therefore, any level 53 or below Mandibuzz or Braviary is hacked, as it is impossible to find, catch, evolve Vullaby and Rufflet to the evolved forms before level 54. So, there you go. the defining guidelines of what constitutes an illegal Pokemon by Nintendo's list of rules. All clone Pokemon, if they do not break these guidelines as to what constitutes as illegal, they are acceptable and allowed for competitive use. What does this mean, though, for all of the cloned shiny Pokemon, the cloned legendary Pokemon, the Pokemon with perfect 6 IVs, Pokerus, hidden abilities, egg moves, the ones that people clone every day and give away on streams to people? Well, as much as I hate the idea, as much as I dislike the practice and concept of cloning a Pokemon, I cannot deny what is the truth. I am a Reshiram, and I fight for the truth of the world. To everyone watching, you have your answer. Cloned Pokemon are acceptable. Do not be ashamed of your cloned Pokemon. Just be aware of what it is you are training or using in battle. I will never use cloned Pokemon if I can help it. I will never give away cloned Pokemon that I know are cloned. And I will never allow a cloned Pokemon to take the place of my Pokemon I've carefully bred and raised. What you decide to do is your choice. But, if you need more advice, then I give you one final message from the original cloned Pokemon, Mewtwo. I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. I have gone on my journey of truth to find it, and I have given you all the results of my search. What you do with that answer is your choice, but at least you now know the truth. Are clone Pokemon illegal? Not according to Nintendo. And until they change the rules, they will never be. My question, though, that I now ask, is what about hacked Pokemon? That is, stat, ability, move-wise no different than a normally bred Pokemon. If you clone that Pokemon, that hacked Pokemon, is the clone also hacked? In my opinion, that is the case. It is hacked. But I don't know the truth personally. But I will continue to question and search for the truth. I will let you, my viewers and audience, decide for yourself, though. Until my next video, I am Imperator Davius, your fedora-wearing Reshiram. And now, you know the truth about cloned Pokemon.